All right, the origin of the word giants is important to understand. I want to take you to the origin of that word. Now listen, I'm going to use a little bit of Hebrew here. I'm not using the Hebrew to correct the King James Bible. I'm using the Hebrew to show you that the King James Bible is the only translation that has it correct. All other English translations do not have this correct, and they mess it up. But the King James Bible perfectly shows you who the giants were. Perfectly shows you. And that's the reason I'm showing you Hebrew, is so you understand that the King James translates it right. And it puts it so you can understand it. So you can make the conclusion. You can draw the line. You don't need to go, you don't need a bunch of modern perversions to do it. It's right there because it had it right. They understood, the Bible is very understandable there. All right. Now, there are three words that translate in the King James Bible into giant. There are three Hebrew words that translate into giant in the King James. In Genesis chapter 6, the word giants is translated Nephilim in the Hebrew. The Bible says, "For only Og, king of Bashan, remained of the remnant of the giants. Behold, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. Is it not in Rabbath of the children of Ammon? 9 cubits was the length thereof, and 4 cubits the breadth of it, after the cubit of a man." Now, that word in Genesis 6 is Nephilim, okay? That word giant there is Nephilim. Now, there's another word that's in there that's used to identify the same thing. In the Hebrew, or in that word in Og, king of Bashan, what we see is that word for giant, it says the remnant of the giants. That word giant is translated Rapha. And that means giant as well. And the King James Bible translates that giant because that's a correct translation. Amen? It's always right. It translates it giant. That word, its second use of the word designates shades or spirits. and it serves as a poetic synonym. Now, I'm going to get back to that shades and spirits because that's going to make a difference to you at the end of this study. Because then you're going to be able to put it all together here.